All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First toe to the game for James Cook. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Brought in, Ty Felton. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on one.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Allen fires out wide, complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. And put a receiver in motion left. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lamar now from the gun. Looking slant, but not complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. A design run, Jackson keeping it. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go ahead.
Now it's Lamar. They'll set up the screen for Henry. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. A tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Jackson now on 3rd. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. And it's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. It's Allen out of the pistol. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Round 80! What's that?
Not from the pistol to Cook. He's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off the gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
56, 56.
Throwing here, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Regular. Hey, hold. Middle.
Here's Allen. It's caught inbounds and beyond the marker.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
319.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead to 7. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills grow their lead to 8. Bass now to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing third and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half. And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that set. The Ravens going to pump this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. first down. Allen. Still has some space inside the 35. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. They're all safe ground and touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Bills lead by 15 now.
Ravens 6. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
DC, right?
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, middle. 13.
Now here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. That's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Quick, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 46. Play fake. Jackson. Headed out right. Sends this to the end zone. And that's a touchdown. At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field.
DC, right?
So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. And again, it's Jackson. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He's back to throw. And he's going to lob this to the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Lamar back to throw. Drop this one down for Henry. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one gains 7. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
17 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
We've set it down from 37. Walker going in motion left. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he's got a man complete. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Gun. Right, Eddie. Here we go.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Right, Eddie. Alert, alert, alert. What's that?
Again, it's Cook. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He gets it out left, and it's gone. We got the football back, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Middle. Half 85, half 85. Monday. Sub. Hey, tight. Look out.
Looking to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First and 10 from the 43. RPO here, quick throw, grab by Flowers. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Lamar. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Hey, tight. 319.
This is Cook. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's the Bills with the ball, trying to keep their postseason run going. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Off 52. Monday.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Taken in by Felton, left side. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Allen. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's him on the quick hitter. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
5 wide.
Enough to Cook here out of his own read. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 27 on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Another one for Cook. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like you got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Back to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Cook. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Round 80!
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills leading by 7. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Now they'll hold on to this. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Bronk, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
319!
Looking to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. The Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, Jackson. Into the hands of Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move this chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off. And they're trying something here. They fake this spike. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd down, looking for options. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Now it's Lamar. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the OL one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. He had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 4-yard line now, this is first and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least one more week.
And that's all you want to do, survive in advance, and see what's ahead of you. Now in the distance, you can see the Lombardi Trophy. But you also know right here in this windshield is a big conference championship game next week.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.